So I'm doing a Joseph Johnson video at Cash's nightclub in Crestview, and I run into Nikki Hendrik for A50 Music.
We're now 850 Music and Entertainment, or 850 Me for short.
Okay, you're like a hero of musicians and artists everywhere along the Gulf and everywhere I can think of. This is where, I mean, I'm from the Gulf area, and so tell us about what you do and why.
Well, it's my mom and I. We run a website, and we started it just because we went to a couple cool shows that didn't have enough people at them.
Okay.
And when you tried to pull up the people to find information about the bands, because Facebook hadn't quite taken over the world as much yet,
No.
you couldn't find information on them. So we thought, let's do something a little different. So we created the website to see what would happen. Started it just as a little blog. I was doing really crummy videos with a really crummy camera, and it just sort of expanded to me getting a real camera and doing real interviews and getting to do really cool things. And
you got a really cool eye for photography and that kind of thing. I've seen a lot of your pictures on Facebook and the shows that you cover, and when you do that, you're bringing something to people that they might not be able to get there, or they might not be able to see it, and you're reaching out to people and bringing them something that they might not be able to get to on their own, and that's what I like about what you do the best.
It's all about sharing. I mean, it's impossible to make it everything. Even we, as much as we're able and lucky to get to see, you know, we have, because of where we specifically live, it's a little tough to make it to Pensacola nearly as often as we'd like to make it, but you know, everything we do is all about giving bands and people something to market and share out there. And we've done everything from, you know, our local guys that we love that, you know, maybe have a brand new project that are trying to get it off the ground, to, like, one of my personal favorite ones that I can't believe I got to interview Clutch this year.
Wow.
Which was just, that was a lot of fun and a very cool thing for me.
I'm jealous.
For years, so, you know, so we do everything. And we've been diving into movies a lot more and do this Horror Queen feature, which is all about featuring actresses that, you know, whether they're just starting or, you know, been in business for years, that, you know, have made a mark on the horror industry. So, you know, we're open to kind of doing whatever, and that's the really cool thing about expanding this year to being 850 Music and Entertainment.
You're very diverse.
Music, as it means, entertainment means whatever you want it to mean.
That is what's awesome, because you're not picking favorites. You're covering everything. You're helping people share their creative part of themselves.
Well, I mean, you know, we love the big stuff. You know, we're fans of big bands and fans of big movies, just like anybody. The last movie review we put up was of World War Z, because we were happy to go see it like everybody else.
Oh yeah.
But it's fun to go see, you know, little things, or give a movie like To Jennifer a shot, which was this amazing little movie that was shot all on an iPhone, you know, but just was super well done, and we got really excited about it, and, you know, we're happy to be able to share something like that too, that probably, you know, needs more exposure.
You can do lots with iPhone, and you work wonders. I don't care if it's like one of those, you know, disposable cameras, or an iPhone, or some fancy, you know, real multi-billion-dollar equipment. If they put it in your hands, you're going to work wonders with it.
You know, I started out with a really crummy $60 point-and-shoot camera.
Okay.
That I learned a lot with it. Ironically, shooting with that and the limitations of that makes you learn certain things a little bit differently. And then a year ago, April or so, I upgraded to a legitimate Canon DSLR camera, and put this really nice lens on it. It's a specialty lens for low light photography. And, you know, it allows me to shoot a lot of places that aren't lit well or whatever, and just do the best we can. And, you know, someday I'd love to be able to upgrade that a little bit better, because you're always coming out with the biggest and best, but, you know.
You're doing great. Is there any advice that you have for people that would like to either just get out there more often, or they actually want to cover a show like what you do?
You know, the main thing is just supporting your scene as best you can, and just the practice of it. I mean, the more you write, the more you take pictures, the more you do anything, the better and the easier and the more natural it becomes. And you know, you never want to hit that wall that you think you're as good as you can be. You always want to try and get a little better each time if possible, and you know, just be as open to it as possible. I mean, when we started this over 3 years ago, I had no clue that we would be invited to be part of Blaze Fest. I mean, you know, we were invited and had an all-access pass and was able to shoot the whole show behind the barricades and the whole nine, and that was an astounding thing to be part of. So, you know, just the main thing is just keeping up with it and being a part of it and supporting other people and doing it for the right reasons, and it definitely comes back to you.
That's why one of the reasons I asked that question is because I have that question for you. Is like, hey, I'm trying to get advice from you because I really look up to what you do and I really admire what you do.
Just keeping at it is like the main thing. I can't tell you how many people I see that, you know, for whatever reason, they'll pick up an idea or a project and they'll get burned out on it because they're not maybe getting the immediate results that they hoped for, which, you know, is life and it's understandable, and sometimes maybe you weren't happy doing it as you thought you would be, but keeping at it, you know, does a lot and makes a huge difference.
Oh, awesome. Hey, I need to ask you this one. We probably covered it at the beginning, but I'm a total geek. You know, I'm like I said, I'm kind of nervous. I'm interviewing Nikki Hendrik, and you're a badass. So if I wanted to find your coverage, if I wanted to find some of the photos and videos and events that you've covered on the computer, like how do I get to you on the computer?
We have a really easy domain name now. That's literally 850, the numbers, 850me.com, M-E.
850me.com.
Yeah, and that will give you our Facebook link, which is just 850 Music and Entertainment. And, you know, like everybody, we have Twitters. I have one, and Mom has one that's called Horror Queen 13. And, you know, I have a Flickr account, and, you know, you have several things out there for social media, but...
Awesome. So yeah, so this is any of information that you want the people to have, any information that will help them find you and your cool coverage, this is the perfect time to tell us.
The main thing is the website. The website will get you to Facebook and get you to everything else, and that's 850me.com. So real nice and simple.
Okay. You got t-shirts?
Not yet.
Not
no,
yet?
we just got a new logo that we're really happy with.
I keep looking at the camera and I keep on trying to say, you know, keep eye contact with you and look at you.
I'm down here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is an iPhone, but it's okay. It's okay. You're doing great.
But we just locked in a new logo that we're really happy with that has little devil horns.
I saw that one. I like that one.
Yeah, that we've been using and literally just got my business cards in a couple days ago. Okay. So this year has been all about us expanding and like one step at a time. We got our new domain name, new cards, new logo. So stuff like that, branded stuff maybe around the corner.
Yep. So you hear it, everybody. If you are in a band, or you are an actor or a musician or an artist or an entertainer of any kind, you need to hit up Nikki Hendrik on Facebook, 850 Music and Entertainment.
Yep, we'll do whatever we can to help support you.
Is there anything else that I'm forgetting? Because I know I could sit here and talk with you all night.
No, we're all good. Just, you know, we're here to support everybody as best we can.
Can I ask you, I don't normally get on the videos. I usually just hold the camera back, but do you mind if I kind of turn the camera around? Because people aren't going to believe me that I met you. Okay. All right, there we go. I hope I get this. All right.
We're here.
Hello. Oh, gosh. 850 Music and Entertainment. All right. Thanks, Nikki.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
We'll see you on the inside, headbanging, I'm sure.
Yes, ma'am. Awesome.